Welcome to the National Championship game at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joined us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame, this is what this team has prepared for all season long. They opened the season as a heavy favorite, but they've had a target on their back each and every week. It has been difficult to remain undefeated and ready to rock, but here they are. Coach said he told his team in the locker room, all the expectations are on you. My only expectation is that you support each other, look at the men around you, and make sure you're there for each other during the game. Preseason expectations, target on the back, but execution is the focus here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So Tennessee's offense trots out there to open this game. What an opportunity for this team. It's a program that has national championship DNA, but they fell short last year. Is this group capable of getting back to the winner's circle?
Well, it's certainly the DNA of this program, Chris. You're exactly right. And as a player, you really understand when you put this jersey on, you are rated by championships. That's your legacy, and that's your opportunity right in front of you.
Jukes to get free. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Coming up, second down and goal. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Tennessee. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, and you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
The Wildcats offense comes out for their first possession today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
So second and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Quick throw, catch made. Quick juke to get free. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Chris, I love these drag routes against man defense. All you need is a step, and then you need an accurate throw from the quarterback, which is exactly what happens here, and then you get a lot of yards after the catch. This wide receiver is a heck of a player, and if you can get him in space like this more often, this is going to be a big day for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
This O-line is doing work. It doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Fights through the tackler. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Caught near the sticks. It's Rodriguez. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He gets the first and more. He's got room to run. Look out. They can't stop him. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. Here he goes. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down. And
they'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
This time it's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. It's press coverage now from these DBs. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. And the Volunteers keep the football on the move. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he stopped the front seven all over him that time. The ball's looking to run some tempo here. Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking downfield, it's Sellers. That's Carr. It's Miller. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
I love when an offense is aggressive right after a turnover. Why not? You've got the momentum, take a shot down the field. They're able to do that here, and they could be sparking something big on this drive.
Kentucky has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he drops back in the gun, using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Handoff here from the shotgun. Jukes to get past a man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Wildcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, Tennessee.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball play.
Got an opening here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. They'll stop play for a moment. Looks like one of the Volunteers is shaken up. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Wow, I didn't expect them to go with the run there on a longer third and goal situation. I think they were probably...
Oh, and it's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Dropping back. It's Sellers. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. Grabbed by the receiver. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Good enough for first down yardage.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner is brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else...
Oh, he's got open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Offense facing 2nd and goal. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. When you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. They're going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Look out, he's breaking free. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Wildcats line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Still going. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this is part of the conversation we had with the defensive coordinator. He knew that once that quarterback was loose, he was going to have spies. The defense is pretty good in the end zone, good coverage. But once he's loose, that linebacker has got to be out there to defend him in space.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it all. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard completion. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Is made. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. After the completion, they'll stop the check out, an injured player on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Ferguson. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. They'll stop play for a moment. Looks like one of the Volunteers is shaken up. Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Kentucky has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Sellers. Extending the play now. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop play for a moment. Looks like one of the Volunteers is shaken up. Now here comes the bunch formation. second down. We're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Smith. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe it's...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. A completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, throw it perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, really cool moment right now for their senior quarterback. As guys are looking at the clock, realizing this national championship is within their grasp, they are starting to gravitate to their senior leader. They know he could have left many times throughout his career, but he stuck it out. His loyalty and his leadership have been rewarded, and guys are starting to get emotional down here with their QB. It's a really fun scene, guys. Back to you. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
And seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution.
Makes the catch and has space. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
They're putting a lot of faith in this quarterback, continuing to throw the football with the lead. But now you can see why. He is such an efficient player, and they're just picking him apart. This is really beautiful offense. Sometimes, Chris, you watch an offense and it looks like a symphony. That's a little bit what it looks like right now.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Kentucky.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long, and now Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo.
All right, it's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go?
Look at that, he's still going. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's looking to throw. caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets up now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Balls. Breaks away to the end zone.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion sets them up just a yard from the marker here on 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. A deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Vols answer right back with a touchdown.
That is way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. It's a short completion with the tight end. Sees an opening. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, this is a gutsy call from the offensive coordinator, and it pays off. The defense is set up to stop the run, try to get this ball back, and it's a big play, great execution. But at this point,
breaks, he's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And the Vols are now going to use the last of their timeouts. A decision to make, and what are they going to do on this 2nd down? So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. They bring him down, but that 1st down is all they need to clinch the national championship. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took one more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship. What a moment for these guys.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game, that came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle. That is going to sting for a long time.
Well, Chris, you can only imagine the pain on that losing side. And these players obviously working so hard, these coaches working so hard, and coming up just a bit short. And now it presents a real challenge for this offseason. Will they use it as fuel to get right back to this point and potentially win a championship next year? Or will it haunt them for the next 6 months? We'll find out next August.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats.